How can Big Jim save the entire town of Chester's Mill if he made a deal not too long ago that only he and Junior could escape by jumping over the cliff and landing in the playground safely? By now, and hopefully by the end of this season, the townspeople of Chester's Mill wise up and realize that Big Jim is full of it, always has been, and always will be. And Pauline figured that out a long time ago, which is why she had to not only get away from Chester's Mill, but she had to get away from Jim as well. And hopefully, by the end of this season, we find out what Jim did to really push his wife Pauline away. So hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of CBS's Under the Dome Season 2, Episode 10, entitled The Fall. So this was a really good episode, and there were 5 things that truly blew me away about it in no particular order. Number 1, Melanie and Barbie are brother and sister. I figured they knew each other, but I did not realize that they were siblings. That was insanely crazy. More than anything, the fact that Barbie suppressed that down in his mind, and all of a sudden, as he was thinking about it, talking to Melanie, it just completely resurfaced. So now we know that's how they knew each other's faces, and why she helped Barbie paint that door. I don't know why I thought that she was maybe his babysitter or something like that. Number 2, yet again, Big Jim is trying to convince another person that he is a changed man, only this time it's his wife Pauline. Now, we know from other episodes that Pauline left Chester's Mill because of the premonitions, the paintings, and the bad feelings she was getting having to do with the dome. However, she believed by leaving that everything going on, everything that she was seeing would follow her, and it wouldn't harm anyone in Chester's Mill, especially little Junior and her husband Jim. However, that didn't happen, and unfortunately she really didn't escape the dome as well. And we learned that she faked her death with a cadaver, a fake car crash, and the car, I guess, was on fire, and the cadaver burnt up, and she and Lyle basically did this together, and needless to say, everyone in the town bought it, including Big Jim, and she was able to escape. Up until that point, yes. The third thing that blew me away about this episode is how the dome is once again up to its old tricks, and now it's affecting the weather. So much so that the leaves are changing. The air is getting cooler, meaning that the seasons are going faster. So apparently the dome has its own seasons now. And winter is rapidly upon Chester's Mill, and they cannot in any way handle it because maybe they tried to downsize or downplay everything else, but they're running out of food. They're running out of supplies. They really honestly are having a big trouble, and they can't get anything back. Like, nothing can come through now, especially after what happened at the end of the episode. Like, the fourth thing that blew me away about this episode has to do with Lyle. Where did Lyle end up? Did he even go through the doors? Did he go into the smoke monster, let it take him, or did he just disappear? Or is he seriously floating in space-time continuum somewhere? Where is Lyle? And I love how Sam tries to put the whole killing Melanie thing on Lyle's back, when I still don't believe that Lyle did that. I truly believe that it was Sam who did it. And Junior shares my sentiment, because Junior is about ready to kill him until Angie pops up and tells him, listen, you can't kill your uncle because he's one of the hands, and you guys need the hands all to be all together, or everyone that is a hand in this, if I'm making sense, has to be together, or everything is going to fall apart. Now, at this point, I'm thinking, is the dome going to crack and fall on them if they're not together? Like, seriously, like, what's going to happen? So, Pauline has no idea where Lyle is either. She claims he didn't make it. I honestly think that Lyle was either caught or Lyle is a part of this whole thing with Dawn, Barbara, and yeah, Hunter too. Don't forget to add Hunter in this, because Hunter, there's something funny, fishy going on about Hunter. I don't know what it is, but Hunter didn't come with them out of the goodness of his heart. Hunter came because he wanted that little eggy mini dome. Melanie refuses to tell anyone, including Julia and Barbie, where the egg is, where she and Junior hid it, because, quote unquote, she feels like something bad is going to happen to it. I don't trust her. She had a lot of, like, sketchy things to say, like, especially last week when she was basically telling Pauline, listen, you're going to die or something, and I was just like, okay. She told Sam that you never know how many chances you're going to get. And if you had trusted me with the egg, none of this would have happened. See, Melanie keeps playing like she's the damsel in distress, but I don't believe it. I truly believe that Melanie has her own agenda, and Melanie's true nature is going to show itself very, very soon. And the final thing that blew me away about this episode was, unfortunately, the tragic death of Mr. Phil Bushey, who unfortunately didn't get the memo that that pit was no longer bottomless, so when he jumped to his death. Thanks, Big Jim, because you didn't look before you leaped, and you had Norrie throw that egg over the edge, and you didn't realize what you had done till you went back to Pauline, and Pauline told you, or should I say told him, I'm always getting into the story, told him, what have you done? What have you done? And he realized he made a terrible mistake. There is no longer an exit out of Chester's Mill. And if there is, probably the only person who knows is Hunter, and I don't think Hunter is going to be telling anybody that anytime soon. Unless, of course, they have to torture him. Until next week, Under the Dome. I can't wait for that snowstorm. It's going to be crazy. And unfortunately, Julia's going to get hurt. Dear Lord. But thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. And thank you for being so patient with these reviews. I'm definitely working on the rest of them so I can get all caught up just for all of you. So if you ever want to, chat or check to see what I'm doing, Sage Valentine on Twitter and Google+. Don't forget to rate this video, subscribe to my channel and my brand of crazy, as well as leave your comments and questions and anything you want to talk about under the dome, topic-wise. Pop them on down underneath this vid. And in closing, check out my reviews for Under the Dome, Big Brother, and The Walking Dead. I'm still working on The Walking Dead. So until next time, you all take care. This is Sage Valentine signing off. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.